What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna finish making this other video. I'm gonna name this one "I Fought the Tree and the Tree Won." Now, let me pose this question to you. Alright, you're driving down the road, pull into a stop. You see that stop's gonna be awful tight getting in. And why they send tractor trailers in some of these places is just over my head, brother. Because I guarantee you those suit ties sitting behind the seat would shit their pants if they had to go where they make us go. But if you got children in the car, I apologize for the language. Sometimes you just have to say it like it is. You know, you have to enunciate words so you can really get the feeling on the other end. But anyway, so they send me to this stop, which is a customer. Hey, I don't have a problem with it. I'll do whatever the company needs me to do. I think we all should. But when we get there, there's a bunch of these damn trees. There's nowhere to turn. You got to blindside back in. There's nowhere to turn your trailer around. Once you commit in that fence, that's it. There's nowhere else to turn. So you have to blindside back in. Well, they got these huge ass trees hanging over the whole parking lot when you pull in. You're hitting tree limbs as you're pulling in with your fairing up top, your wind jammer. So you automatically know backing up is going to be a problem. So I started doing the blind side back, 90 degree, which is no problem. Do it with my eyes closed. Not really, but I could, so to speak. So I start hearing them limbs pop, pop, you know, just dragging. Y'all know what it sounds like. Pop, pop. Uh-oh. Excuse me, I just run into a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree at the end of May, if y'all truck drivers knows what that means I'm on the interstate and all I see is red brake lights. So it sounds like it's going to be y'all hear that grinding? It sounds like, I mean, it looks like it's going to take me a minute to get through here. So I'll finish explaining. So I hear it pop, pop, and I'm going as easy as I can. I'm looking up. Of course, you can't see that wind jammer. It's too far up in the middle of the cab, so you can't see it. So I'm going, and I'm going as easy as I can. I mean, you can't go any slower. And I'm cutting the wheel, trying to get it loose so I don't hear as much pop, pop. And then all of a sudden, I hear pop, loud pop. Well, there was no way out of it. That tree limb decided it wanted a souvenir of this truck. And I sincerely hope I don't get in trouble for it because that's a no-win situation. Unless you backed in from the road, which that was the first time I'd ever been there. And you can't back in from the road because they got a gate that you got to go push the button. And they got to see your face before they let you in. So now, somebody could have got down there if there wasn't trucks there like there was today, and if there was no trucks there, you could spin your truck around and hit the dock, but there were trucks on both sides. There's nothing you could do. Just one lane that was open. So I see this piece of white fiberglass just tumbling. I said, oh, God. After the day I've had, and now I got to call and tell the boss that I have just chipped this wind jammer. Big old chunk, really, about that big. But, you know, little fiberglass work, you'd never know that thing was even gone. So I called and reported it. He told me thank you, it wasn't no big deal. Because I always try to tell the truth, no matter what. And if he's going to get me fired, I'm going to tell the truth. Because the last thing I want to do is be going down, living, having a nice, happy day, or getting ready for a nice weekend, and get that phone call. Can you come in the office? We need to ask you about something. Got a pretty bus coming up beside me. Windows all blacked out. You can't tell who's in there. Somebody famous. No, it's a short one. Somebody with a lot more money than I am. But, so I get that done. And then, after I make that phone call, I have to go to this other place. Well, there's a bunch of Chinese people that own this other place. So I pull in this old raggedy ass building. I'm like, damn, where's the dock at here? So I stop on the side of the road, I do the responsible thing. I get out and say, hey, where's your doctor? I couldn't half understand it, but I did get the point when he pointed around the building. Well, so I got in the truck, went around the building. Again, the truck should not be on that road, but we did. Backed up to the dock. Tried to explain to this man how many pallets these skids he had coming off. And we just could not communicate. And that's what I don't like about immigrants in the United States. They need to assimilate and learn to live the way we live so we can all communicate. Assimilate to communicate in more than just language. But that's from Day Runner. Don't nobody take that. Assimilate so we can communicate. But so finally I had to hold up my fingers, and he finally realized what I was saying. Left there. Life was good. Went down the third stop. Last stop of the day. I made a video about it. Go back and watch it if you want to. I ain't gonna tell you where it is. But it is a food production place that is a very popular food item for, let's say, lunch. And the reason I'm going to bring this up again is everyone there could not speak English. Some could, some couldn't. So when I first got there, I was trying to explain to them what door I was in, how many pallets they needed taken off. And it took them 4 people deep to find somebody to understand what I was saying so I could get out of there. So finally I do get them done, get in there, and they start feeling the truck jump. You know how it feels. Jump, jump, jump. So I look in my mirror and the green light's on. I said, man, I'm good to go. So I always wait. Hold on. So I always wait a minute. And then I felt it again. And I was like, dang good. They never locked it out. I could have pulled off and drug somebody off, and then it'd been their fault. Somehow or another I'd been blamed, I'm sure. But again, these are people handling food that cannot communicate in the American language, but they're producing food that the American people eat. I see a problem with that. I also see a problem with there's probably a lot of American people that would do that job. But I would hasten to think what those people are being paid in there to do that. Thus, the quality of that food, I might now call into question. You may not. I forever will. But outside of that, for you drivers out there, you guys who watch me, do you ever go to places? Hold on, man. This road's bumpy as hell. This is terrible. Do you ever go to places and you find that there's more and more foreigners working there, and less people able to communicate so you can do your job effectively? Hold on just a minute. This thing is getting on my nerves. It won't let you cut off when it's in the middle of an intersection, which is a good thing, I guess. But I find that terribly frustrating because come on now, stop it. We as Americans can't even understand what's going on in America anymore. And God forbid you say anything. Didn't even want to go in and use the bathroom. I didn't know. I didn't know what was going on. Let me reject that. No. I didn't know what was going on. Wasn't going to get involved in that situation. And all of y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, other than that, it's been a great day up to those last 3 stops. Life is good. It's been raining. I feel good. Weekend's coming. I may get to work some overtime Saturday, make some extra money. Oh, the boss asked me had a lot of bills go out this week. My son's in school and trying to help him out.
Continue on this route for 5 miles.
Now I can cut this thing off. I had to help him out. Well, I didn't have to. He don't ask. But I wanted to help him out, so I paid his car taxes were due. So I paid it for him because they was a little high. And I've got some doctor's visits I have to go take next week, and my medication is going to be high because of the cancer that I had. I still have to take medication that's expensive. And just so you know, Obamacare, thanks. You just tripled how much I was paying for my medication. Thanks a lot. For all you people out there who know better, that Obamacare sucks ass. The only people that's helping is the lazy ass people who can't get off their couch and quit smoking weed and selling dope. They getting all that shit free, and all these boat jumpers are coming over here getting all that shit free while we're having to pay and suffer. And the reason I know that for a fact is I have to pay and suffer. And my dad's a vet, and for the last 3 months they've told him they think he has kidney cancer. But they will not get him an appointment. He's been fighting them daily, trying to get an appointment with a urologist to figure out. But we can't get a veteran taken care of in 3 months. But if you hop on the boat and you stick your foot in the water and come on over here, well, by God, we're gonna take care of you and your family. And hell, we'll even pay for your family at home. But that's a whole nother rant. I can go on about that all day long. I hope you guys, Americans, are pissed off about it. I hope you people that came over here legally are pissed off about it, because you're getting shortchanged too. Sorry, I had to get off on that. But anyway, so I'm wanting to work some extra overtime to help do that. And it's mine and my wife's anniversary coming up real soon, at the end of the month. And I would love to be able to buy her something really special. Guess how many years? Y'all look at my face. I got 3 children that are grown. Just quick through your head. How many years do you think I've been married? How many times do you think I've been married? I've been married 1 time. This will be my 34th wedding anniversary. So, happy to meet. It ain't all easy. I can tell you right now, this one's not going to be the best one, because we're kind of at odds with each other, as y'all know. But I'm trying to do the right thing, and I hope we can come together and finish spending our life together. You spend that long with someone, they become part of you. And sometimes, man, y'all guys, dudes, take me serious. Sometimes watch what you say, because the tongue cuts worse than a knife. A knife wound will heal, but what you say verbally, brother, you can't fix that. You can't take it back. And you all know, once you get into an argument, that's the first damn thing that's going to come up 20 years from now. And it won't have nothing to do. It won't have nothing to do with y'all arguing about, but you're going to hear about that for 20 years. If you don't know it, you do know it. Every grown man's gone through it. So, take care of your wives, take care of yourself, enjoy your life, and God be with you. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to see who is my 100th subscriber. And I know that's low, I do know that's low. And I'm not aiming for low. Let me reject this call again. And I'm not aiming for low. I just want to have the first 100. I want to do something for the 100th person. And then, if I can get everybody to pass it around, when I get to number 500, I'm going to have something really good for that 500th subscriber, just for helping me out. And I subscribe to a lot of people's channels, just to help them out. And I like to hear other people's point of view, what goes on in their life. Sometimes I'll see the way somebody says something, like the way I've been explaining things, and I might think, hey, maybe I could look at it that way, maybe things might go a little better for me. Or maybe I shouldn't do what that person said because it didn't go well. But anyway, like I said, I hope y'all have a great day. I'm fixing to head on back to the depot, back to the yard, drop the truck off, and then I'm going to get into rush hour traffic. Oh boy, get to spend about an hour in traffic. And but the good part is, I'm already on overtime, and it's Thursday. So thank the good Lord I'll be able to make a little extra money this week. And y'all cross your fingers they don't give me the boot for this windjammer. It wasn't my fault. I know I was controlling the vehicle. And I accept full responsibility for that. But sometimes Mother Nature put things in the way. When you have two forces that come together as one, something's got to give or go. So the name of this one's going to be I Fought the Trees and the Tree Won. Y'all take care. God bless.